I saw you at the Ric Flair last match. Then I came and saw you again in Chicago
Chicago. Yep.
again.
Yep.
In between, when I got fired and in between the firing and hiring back, I came up there and worked with y'all on a couple of TVs and a pay-per-view y'all had, and
Yep.
that was super fun for me to get to. Man, it's real. You guys got like a family there. You know what I mean? Like it really felt like that too. And I'll say this out loud and maybe regret it. I almost felt like I was an outsider to the family there, even though some of the people were family members to me. If that makes
Sure.
sense, you know
That
what I
makes
mean.
sense.
Tommy
Yeah.
Dreamer, some of these guys like I've been down the road with, Scott Demore for one, but like it was almost like, and this is a tight knit unit they got here, and they know what they're doing and they're doing it. So I was impressed with you guys. What you guys do? You feel like you're growing? You feel like things are going in the right direction? And I don't want to put you in a bad spot, but how do you feel about the direction of the company?
I mean, when I first started to where we are now, to the Anthem acquisition, to going to court, I actually, Bob Ryder and I went to court when Dixie was there, like fighting for her company with Billy Corgan.
Yeah,
I wanted to know what was going on, and people were like, "You're going to go," and I said, "Yeah, I want to see this and see what happens." I mean, this is
yeah,
like my future here at stake. And because it was weird at the time, during that time, Lucha Underground had also offered me a position there. So it was like I chose TNA. So I was like hoping, okay, hopefully
yeah.
this has made the right
Do you
decision.
speak
Um,
Spanish?
I don't
Oh,
speak
okay.
Spanish. Yeah,
No, I was
no,
just that's a shoot
no
question because
habla.
I didn't know
Yeah.
if that I never saw one of their shows, to be quite honest with
No,
you.
it was gonna same kind of deal, producer slash play-by-play announcer, but
Yeah.
I didn't want to move to LA was the short story on that one. But
Wow.
to answer your question,
That's an easy decision, right?
yeah, LA or Nashville, right? Wherever
Yeah.
you want to live.
Yeah.
But I think that Impact has grown so much from when I first started there, literally almost saw the demise of the company to
Yeah.
where we are now. And to your point about it being a family, it's like, I think because I was in WWE for so long, I hate that word because not that you're not a family in WWE, but
Yeah.
it's almost like the day that they let you go, that's
Yeah.
not family, right?
Yeah. You're done. You're
So
done.
right, you're
Yeah.
done. So I'm very cautious with that word, but it is very much like that. And I
Yeah.
think that I think our creative team does a great job. Like we have shows this week again in Chicago, and
Yeah.
the formats are done. I have the shows. I've written my ancillary program that I need to write.
Yeah.
Everyone else from every department down knows what they need to do. So
Yeah.
so from that perspective, it's a pretty well-oiled machine, and I think we've all kind of figured out exactly what everybody does, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. So I think from that point, it's great. You know, I wish more people watched us, and I wish
Yeah.
more, I think from a wrestling show perspective, for 2 hours, it's one of the most entertaining shows. We don't try to insult the intelligence of the audience. We try to
Right.
close every story, and I just think that and God bless those wrestlers that we have because they work their tails off, man.
Yeah.
And whether there's 50 people there, whether there's 500 people there, to 1,000 people there,
Yeah.
they work so hard. Every single one of them, from Sammy Callahan, Deanna Perrazzo, Trinity showing up and doing her thing, like they
Yeah.
just work so hard.
Yeah. They're the backbone, right? And
Yes, 100%.
so it's a good time too in wrestling. I feel like growth is kind of on everybody's agenda, and it's kind of happening.